How you doing, YouTube family? Today is Monday, October 14th, 2024. It's your man, Big D, and I'm back with another one. Before I speak on this next topic, I want to thank all of you that have continued to support my son's channel, Illuminated D. My son and I greatly appreciate your support. I also want to thank all of you that have sent prayers down our way here in Tampa, Florida, after Hurricane Milton came through and just totally demolished the place. I appreciate your prayers and support. You know, YouTube family, it is crazy. You know, after this whole hurricane thing happened, people down here in Tampa just acting a fool. You got fights going on at the gas stations, and unfortunately, the people that's showing they behind and showing their ass is black folks. I don't know why. I'm just reporting it as I see it. Another thing I've noticed is how people that are like, per se, roofers, contractors, and what have you, they're riding around the neighborhoods and looking for people's houses that have sustained damage. And what they'll do is, if your house sustained damage, for example, in my particular situation, my house lost a couple shingles. And this past Saturday, there was a little Mexican dude that knocked on the door and was like, hey, he works for some company here in Florida, a roofing company. And he, got on top of my roof and said, yeah, I'll do it for 3 stikes. And I'm thinking like, man, for a couple shingles. So, I told him that I would get back with him. And, people that I talked to were saying, no, maybe 1,000, maybe 1,500, but definitely not no 3,000. So, it is sad that how people will prey on other people in their times of need. When we as human beings have fallen so far off the mark that when there is a catastrophic event, humans will seek to take advantage of those that are in need. It's a shame to see how it took a hurricane and other natural disasters to remind me that human beings, some of us are not very good people. When you start talking about the things that are going on with Russia and China, how, they quote unquote hack into our systems over here in the U.S. to, cause panic and to influence certain things. What if, just maybe, they hack into our electrical grid? What if maybe some outside country hacks into our electrical grid and put us in darkness for, let's just say, a month, 2 months? Man, let me tell you something. The way people are acting, being without electricity for a few days, can you imagine how people will get totally they become animals. They become totally barbaric in a matter of 3 days. So can you imagine if you lost power for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? People will become savages. People like me that have made the investment and plunge to go solar so that when the things like hurricanes happen and I'm no longer able to, get power from my local electrical company, they try to come in my house and kill me, because think about it. If I'm the only one, if I can produce power in the daytime, and then I can also, I have a battery that I can charge where I got power at night and I can still run certain things. Let me tell you something, man, people will be trying to break into my house, take me out. My neighbors would turn on me, because that's what happened when hope is lost. This is what happens when we as humans lose our humanity. It is a shame how we as humans continue to show that we're supposed to be the smartest, some of the smartest mammals on the planet. But it seems like we're the dumbest. Where is help your neighbor? Where is the concept, hey, I understand you got a roofing company or you build houses. And I'm not saying do the work for free, but try to hit somebody over the head to try to charge, $2,000 and $3,000 more for a job that only costs maybe $800, $900, $1,000. It is a shame how low that we have sunk. So, as I said, family, you can imagine if people are losing it over having no power for 3 days, 4 days a week. I can only imagine how those people in New Orleans felt when they had no power for months. So, family, I want to say in my neighborhood, I'm the only one that had power. Right now, people are running their generators. At least in my house, I can turn on my AC, cool it off a bit. I can still have my ceiling fans going, but everybody else in my neighborhood that's totally dependent upon the electric company, they are literally sweating their asses off. And even with that, I still found myself complaining. I found myself complaining, even though I have more than what my neighbors have, I even found myself complaining. And you know why that is, family? Because as human beings, the easier that life gets, the technologies like air conditioning, cable TV, internet, when you have those things like that are meant to make your life easier, but they make you soft as well. So, family, we as human beings have better learn and realize that we haven't always had air conditioning. We haven't always had the internet. We need to try and reset and get back to square root one, because if the day comes that another country attacks America and something as a target like the power grid, they take that out. Can you imagine the whole U.S. just casting the darkness, blackness at night? You can't see in front of your hand. You can't sit up. You can't see in front of your face. It's so dark. I can only imagine how vicious and animalistic that we will become. Well, family, I just wanted to report in. I know it's been a couple of days, so I figured I'd just jump on here and make a quick video. And we still waiting on, the neighborhood still waiting on for the power to be restored and what have you. The rest of the neighbors and what have you, they still waiting. So we making it down here, but a lot of areas are still flooded. We've had a couple of deaths, and the death count is still, adding up. So it's bad down here, family. It's not as bad as it could have been, but it was bad enough to make me open my eyes and understand and realize that just maybe Big D done got too soft. Big D done got too dependent upon the air conditioning, the cable TV, the internet, Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football. Maybe Big D needs to learn how to live without all these quote unquote necessities of life that we didn't have freaking 30 years ago. We didn't have it like that. So, family, again, just wanted to check in with you guys and see how everything's going. And remember, always be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.